So good morning, class 11C. We will now begin with April 20th, the journal entry. Now on 20th April, what happened? Ramesh, whose check was dishonored, he agreed to pay interest and he also agreed to settle his account. So first of all, we are going to ask the money from him, which includes the bank charges, which includes the interest and the amount 12,000 which was supposed to be paid by him. So what shall be the journal entry? Bank account will be debited. And to whom? To Ramesh, of course, and also to interest. Now when it is interest in the credit side, to interest, it means it is interest received. Had it been interest debit, अगर ये वाला interest debit side होता, it would have been interest allowed. Sorry, yes, interest paid. Interest paid and interest, this is interest received. And received from whom? Received from Ramesh. Now 12,020 was already his amount. After this, he has also to pay rupees 60 as the amount of interest for being late in his payment. So how are we going to pass the entry? 12,020, which includes 12,000 plus 20 rupees as bank charges. 12,000 rupees se to wo, he was a debtor to us, and 20 rupees were for the bank charges which he has to pay. Also, the interest which he will pay will be rupees 60, which is interest received account for us. Now 12,020 plus 60 will include a total of rupees 12,080 which was paid by him. So bank account will be debited with 12,080 rupees. Please make sure that you do it in a format. Copy down this entry and then we will move to the next one. Settlement of Ramesh's account. And interest received. Again, let me remind you, there is no such language for the narration. You must express it so that the entry becomes clear. Now, the next journal entry is on 21st April. Cash was directly deposited by Raja, who was a customer in our bank account. Raja made payment to us and without passing it from my hands, he directly deposited the check into my account. So bank account has to be debited, and who is the giver? The person Raja. So credit the giver. Bank account debit to Raja. Next entry, bank account debit. Closed to Raja. Check deposited in bank. Check deposited in bank. That's it. Now how much is the amount? It was rupees 8,000. I hope it is getting clear to you. Even if the format is not drawn, please make sure that you draw the format and then write. Next entry is for April 23rd. Bank draft got issued in favor of Messrs. Lal and Sons and of rupees 5,000, and a bank charge of rupees 700 was paid by us. Now whenever we go to bank and we tell them please make a bank draft for us, they charge something from us. Sometimes when the fees has to be deposited through a bank draft, the bank will issue us a bank draft, but they will charge a fees for it. So ऐसे ही हमने भी किया है. एक हमारे creditor हैं Lal and Sons, and to them Zulfikar, right? Just look for your copy. Everything is going to be recorded because people are coming late. Now, since he was a creditor, we have made payment to him through a bank draft. Along with that, what we have done, we have also paid rupees 700. There only Zulfikar, third column. So what else we have done? We have also paid 700 rupees to bank as an amount which we have paid for the bank which we have paid for the bank draft which bank made for us. So first of all, what we are going to do, we are going to pay Mr. Lal and Sons, and then we are going to pay rupees 700 to bank for making a bank draft for us. So the journal entry will include Messrs. Remember I told you MS stands for Messrs. Messrs, your company, all these are the prefixes and suffixes that we write with somebody's commercial name. Messrs. Lal and Sons account debit. Again, it's a name, so account will not be written, to bank account because we have made payment to them. Now Lal has to receive how much? He has to receive rupees 5,000. So you will do this journal entry with rupees 5,000 only. We will separately deal with rupees 700. So here you can write bank draft issued to Messrs. Lal and Sons. Bank draft issued to Messrs. Lal and Sons. Okay. Next, what else we have done? On the same day, we have paid bank draft charges. So now that we have paid bank draft charges, so draft charges will be debited. Debit all expenses and losses. This is an expense. Bank draft charges account debit to bank account means credit the below. In the same journal entry you write on the same date, I mean bank draft charges account debit to credit the giver to bank account. And how much is the amount for bank charges? It was rupees 700. Okay, so what shall be the narration? The narration will be paid to bank for bank draft charges. Paid to bank for draft charges. I hope the entries are getting clear to you. Copy this down, then we will move to the next one. Is there anyone who is writing? Children, is there anyone who is writing? Okay. Shall we move to the next one? Alright. So we have already settled the journal entries till the bank draft charges were paid. Now let us move to the next one. On 20th April, what has happened? A bill of exchange of rupees 4,000 due after 1 month discounted from bank for rupees 3,800. Now this is also a new entry. First, understand the concept. There is a bill of exchange concept, means whenever we buy or sell something on credit, when we don't pay cash, then a bill of exchange is issued, which mentions that it is a written paper and it mentions that after such and such period, I will pay you the sum of money. It is a written promise that I will pay you money. Now because I am a businessman, I will be needing money right now. The bill of exchange is for 1 month. अब जब 1 month complete होगा, 30 days complete होंगे, तब मुझे पैसा मिलेगा जो bill of exchange है. So why to wait till then? So sometimes what the businessmen do, they simply go to bank, get the bill of exchange discounted, and they receive the money. Now bank pays them. For example, bank will pay them tomorrow only. Now bank still has to wait for 29 more days because it was to be paid after 1 month. So 29 days अभी 1 month में बाकी है. Now bank का क्या फायदा होगा? Why will bank pay me money early? और वो जब बिल ऑफ एक्सचेंज की मैच्योरिटी डेट आएगी तब बैंक जो है वो ड्रॉअर ऑफ द बिल ऑफ एक्सचेंज से पेमेंट ले लेगा. नाउ व्हाट इज बैंक्स बेनिफिट इन दिस? एक्चुअली बैंक जब हमें जल्दी पेमेंट कर देता है उस बिल ऑफ एक्सचेंज के बदले, तो वो हमें पूरा पेमेंट नहीं करता. नाउ इन दिस क्वेश्चन ऑल्सो इट वॉज डिस्काउंटेड फॉर रुपीज़ हाउ मच? 3,800 ओनली. 4,000 का बिल ऑफ एक्सचेंज है, सिर्फ 3,800 रुपीज़ ही बैंक ने हमें दिए, बाकी के 200 नहीं देगा. वी ऑल्सो फील लाइक इट्स ओके। तो क्या हुआ, हमें पूरा 4000 नहीं मिलता, उससे अच्छा हमें 3800 रुपीज़ अभी मिल जा रहे हैं। एंड वी कैन यूज दिस मनी इन टू बिजनेस फॉर मेकिंग मोर प्रॉफिट्स। सो आई एम ऑल्सो हैप्पी। एंड वाई बैंक इज हैप्पी, बैंक इज हैप्पी बिकॉज उसने 3800 रुपीज़ तो हमें दिए, पर जब वो उस ड्रॉअर ऑफ द बिल ऑफ एक्सचेंज से पेमेंट लेगा, बैंक विल गेट फुल 4000 रुपीज़। सो उसमें बैंक का भी 200 रुपीज़ का प्रॉफिट हो जाएगा। और हमारा क्या प्रॉफिट होगा, हमें पेमेंट जल्दी मिल रहा है एंड इट इज़ ओके विथ मी इफ इट इज़ डिस्काउंटेड फॉर लेसर अमाउंट। सो बोथ आई एंड बैंक बोथ आर बेनिफिटेड। और जो ड्रॉअर ऑफ द बिल है उसको क्या, उसको तभी भी पेमेंट करना था अगर वो हमें मिलता, और तभी भी पेमेंट करना है अगर वो बैंक को पे कर रहा है। सो ही इज़ अनअफेक्टेड बाय इट। सो लेट अस फाइंड आउट हाउ डू वी डू अ जर्नल एंट्री जब हम कोई भी बिल ऑफ एक्सचेंज बैंक से डिस्काउंट कराते हैं और कुछ कम पैसा अपने पास रिसीव कर लेते हैं। लेट्स फाइंड आउट। सो वी हैव रिसीव्ड द मनी मीन्स बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट, एंड देन देर इज एन एक्सपेंस, डिस्काउंटिंग चार्जेस लेगा बैंक। सो बैंक अकाउंट विल बी डेबिटेड, डिस्काउंटिंग चार्जेस विल बी डेबिटेड, एंड व्हाट विल यू क्रेडिट, यू विल क्रेडिट द BR, बिल रिसीवेबल। You will receive money, your bank account will be debited, 3800 rupees you are receiving. What else is being done? Debit all expenses and losses means discounting charges are there. Discounting charges account debit. This is a kind of an expense. And what will be credited? To bills receivable. This bill was about to be received, no? Similarly, we have bills payable when we have to make payment to a creditor. He was a debtor, so that is why we have received a bill receivable. To bills receivable account. Now, discounting charges, they have paid rupees 200 there. And how much will the BR be credited with? It will be credited with full rupees 4000. Let me repeat this entry with you. We have received some money and it was not the full money. We have also paid the discounting charges. This was the amount that you have to pay to bank to avail this service. जल्दी पैसा लेने की जो सर्विस हमने बैंक से अवेल करी है, you are making payment against that. And how much is the payment? The payment is rupees 200. So this is an expense for you, expense for the business, or you can say loss for the business. And to BR means full 4000 rupees, the bill receivable has to be credited. Here is what you can write: a bill discounted from bank. A bill receivable, which is called a BR in common, a bill receivable discounted from bank. At any point of time, if you are not able to understand any of these new journal entries, new concepts, so please ask. After 28th April, what has happened? On 30th April, received a check of rupees 1000 from Shyam after banking hours. Now, since you have received this check after banking hours, it will be called as a check in hand because it remains with you. You cannot go to bank because now the bank is closed. So, check in hand account debit to Shyam. Next entry, checks in hand account debit to Shyam. Who is the giver? Shyam is the giver. And the amount was rupees 1000. Check received from Shyam. That's it. Now see, in the question it is written 2500. That is of no use because हम सिर्फ चेक की बात कर रहे हैं, which is of rupees 1000. That 2500 which is printed is irrelevant. Was 28. Okay. Something else is happening on 30th April. Goods sold for cash rupees 7000. First of all, we have made a cash sales. Then and there we have received money. So on the same date, cash account debit to sales account. The same old entry for cash sales. How much money have you received out of this sales? 7,000 rupees की सेल्स हुई, कैश सेल्स में, या फिर यू कैन राइट goods sold for cash. Now next, what is happening? Half of the sale proceeds was deposited into the bank, and on the same day what did you do? This 7,000 rupees which you received in cash, no, half of this amount you have deposited in the bank. हमने जा करके इस amount को which class? 12C, just look there in between. Go 12C. Cause a confusion in the video. Wait a minute. 12C. Look for your register. 20 there. Okay. So what we have done? We have deposited half of this amount on the same day into bank. So similarly, the entry will be bank account debit to cash. Yes. So we have debited the receiver in bank. Amount is increasing. Just see if it is changed. And then because cash is going away from us, credit what goes out. So this entry will be of half the amount of sales, that is rupees 3,500. Cash deposited into bank. Cash deposited into bank. Alright. So that's it for this question. Or you can write half of the amount deposited, या 50% of the amount deposited, all will be correct. Just copy this down and then we will switch to the next question. I could not share with you. It is question number 9 of the new book. If you have a book, you can follow page number 8.52 and we are going to do question number 9 very quickly. Is this done? Any confusion with this, children?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so bear with it, complete this, and I give you time to quickly copy question number 9. In 1 minute we will begin to solve it. So be ready with the format for question number 9. We will now deal with transactions related to fixed assets.
Excuse me.
I repeat, question number 9, paid repairing charges on existing machinery, rupees 1,000. Purchased a new machinery, 42,500. Paid freight 2,500. Paid installation charges 5,000. Purchased a second hand machinery 18,000. Paid repairing charges rupees 2,500. Now let us do this. So first of all, paid repairing charges on existing machinery. A new expense is created under the name repairs. So repair expense account debit, and what must you have paid? You must have paid cash. Repairing expenses or repair expenses account debit to cash account. What shall be the narration? Repair charges paid. Next, on 2nd April, purchased a new machinery. Now, because a new asset is coming into the business, a machine account will be debited because asset have debit balance. So, machinery account debit to cash account. How much is the amount? The amount is rupees 42,500. Machinery purchased for cash. Next, paid freight and carriage on machinery. Now sometimes when you purchase a machinery from any other city or from a distance far away, you have to bring it to your own place, and to do that you have to pay the transportation charges. All the transportation charges, installation charges are to be added to the cost of machinery. So these these installation charges और these freight and carriage वो जब हम सामान दूसरी सिटी से अपने सिटी में मंगाते हैं, so you have to pay certain amount, that is freight and carriage, फेरी का पैसा देना होता है. So machinery account debit again to cash. Freight and carriage paid. Now listen, because you have paid it for a machinery, so you have written machinery account debit. अगर हमने goods या जो purchases होती हैं stock in trade, अगर उसके लिए freight और carriage पे करते हैं, then it is called as freight account debit or carriage account debit, because this is for an asset, that is why you have added it to the cost of asset. So machinery account debit to cash account, rupees 2,500, which you have paid for freight and carriage. Third. Next. On 4th April, what happened? Paid installation charges. Like I told you, we will add it to the cost of machinery. Machinery 50,000 की थी, but for installation हमने 5,000 rupees और दिए. So now machinery has become worth rupees 55,000. 50 plus the installation charges. So installation charges जो हमने इस machine के लिए दिए हैं, those will also be added to the cost of asset. Again, machinery account debit to cash account. Installation charges paid. How much is the amount? The amount is rupees 5,000. So be it a freight or a carriage or an installation for a machinery, if the expenses are paid, it will be added to the asset account only. And like you debit the asset account when it is purchased, similarly you debit the expenses which are paid on it. Next is purchased a second hand machinery. Now if it is a first hand machinery, that means a new machinery, or a second hand machinery, it will be called as machinery for us. So machinery account debit to cash account. Next entry, again machinery account debit to cash account, and here you will write second hand machinery purchase. How much is it? It is rupees 18,000. Now one last entry is left. Paid repairing charges for the same machinery. Is for this machine only you have paid a repair charges. Now because this is a second hand machinery, इसी के repair के ऊपर payment make किया है, so you will again debit the same machinery account. Machinery account debit to cash account. This is for April 5 and 6. On 6th of April, again machinery account debit to cash account. And how will you justify that it is the expense paid for repair? You will write it in the narration. Paid for repair for second hand machinery. Paid for repair for second hand machinery. That's it. So children, with this we come to the end of this question. That's all. We will see you tomorrow Sunday, on Monday with a new question. I will share it with you. Thank you. You can copy down the question now.